Hello and welcome everybody to Nine Kings. I'm your host Rockdem. It's been a long time coming and I am back to streaming. Let's have some fun. We had a few people who claimed that the game was not hard enough, so I've been grinding off screen with a bunch of very dangerous IRL things. And we are just starting. Alright, at least my sound is okay. And let's begin. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys doing well. Welcome. King Rock is back, Valkyrie. King Rock is back. Let's have some fun, guys. And we're just about to start. Alright. So, as I've said, we are currently in King 3. Apparently, I don't know if it goes up to King 9, but we are in territories where winning is actually quite an achievement. Welcome, Stefan. Welcome. Yes, it's been a while. It's been kinda difficult to stream lately. I do live in the Middle East, so things were quite in flames, and things were dangerous. And yeah, I kind of busted my eyes again, one of them at least. So that was a bit hard. Felt like few years. It's been around 10 days. It's been around 10 days since I last streamed, and I've been struggling to get back when things were like dangerous. But I feel like it's a bit safer now. I think I want to get back into the mood. I want to get back into gaming and posting content and just vibing with everybody. I've never used vibe in a sentence like this before, but I guess it makes sense. I am enjoying my time. So let's have some fun. So I am now in King 3. That is a high amount of difficulties. And we will start with a King of Nothing, and then we'll move down the gaming spree. So let's begin. Hello, welcome everyone to King of Nothing. Let's become a king of something, and we have some perks. So perks are basically just a little bit of help to make sure we survive the horribleness that this game has. And let's start with as extra random unlocked plot per ranked, maybe, or you know what, 10% health's usually useful. And let's begin our first game. Welcome to the King of Nothing Gaming. Alright, we start with our castle. We just plop it right there and let's hope for the best. This is our starting hand. We got a few paladins, a blacksmith, and I don't feel like that's bad. Let's put a blacksmith right here, a paladin in front line, and a farm to get things started. Let's get some numbers on our paladins. So once you're in a higher difficulty tier, things do get really harsh. Quite harsh, actually. And let's see how things go. I hope everybody's having a great time here, and we'll see how things go. We can go for some precision, converter, or executioner. I'll take some executioners, but that is not usually what I'll go for. And let's have a wild card on the farm. Let's get some numbers going with the paladins, in my opinion. I think that would help. So now every turn we get 2 more paladins to basically just stand there and get wrecked. But it's okay. See, they're pretty healthy. And we're in danger. We are in much danger. Oh god, please kill them. Oh, that is disgusting. That is clearly not supposed to happen. Let's get let's get a scout tower. And we'll have a scout tower. It's just an extra turret, or basically an extra turret to support our lifestyle right now. Things are not looking good, but hopefully we improve. The game is much harder in higher difficulties. It's very unforgiving. Very unforgiving. My scout tower is doing more damage than my castle, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that addition. Let's take a wild card. Wild cards are always nice. We can make 99 gold. 99 gold. Would I be benefit? No, I would not benefit. Double movement speed. Not interested. Increase all attacks for 30%. I can't do it again. I guess I either explore or get the damage. It is pretty broken. I'll take exploration. Let's get some space going. I could have an executioner, just an extra troop at the back line, supports us and keeps us sane. Alright, let's drop our executioner here. They will target weaker units in the back line, so life will continue in one way or another. Oh god. We're getting deleted there. Alright, that was not a good one. We almost died. Alright, what can we do to improve our lives? I think Paladin upgrade will get us health. We need to stay alive longer. We need to stay alive longer. Our Paladins need to survive for as long as possible. Getting a higher level Paladin should help. Should help. So far 14 versus 13. We have 10 units left. Oh god. At least the backline is dying. And only 1 unit is left on their side. Alright, that's good, that's good. Let's see if we can... 1 second. Let's see if we can do something about this. Alright. Perfect. Paladin, Blacksmith. Let me upgrade the Paladin to max level. I think that would be ideal. Let's continue. What's this blessing gonna be? The cards on the target plot will level up. Of course. Nothing that we can instantly use. Of course. No problem. No problem. Just a rough time. I'll get Paladins to 3 so they survive everything that comes their way. Or at least have a better chance. At least. Alright, I'm playing with auto on. I mean, I'd rather, I guess, since I'm here, let's target the back line. This is the dangerous part, you know. Can we delete something, please? Oh my god. I am literally unable to, we're probably gonna die there. Yeah. This is death. Oh god. Maybe I should have, Well, that was our experience with King 3 right now. Let's restart. Let's do a quick restart. And let's begin again. Hello, welcome everyone to King of Nothing, King 3 difficulty. Of course, that's for anybody that's asking for a broken game. We are starting with a couple of farms and a soldier and a scout tower. Okay. This could be interesting. This could be very interesting. I think we can drop the soldier here. Then have 2 farms on both sides. That would probably give us a lot of units. A lot of units, honestly, yeah. Crazy amount of units very quickly. We have it on autocast before, but now I think we should manually control it. Gets us a little bit of an advantage. We can have a static to increase the damage of our units, or we can upgrade our castle. Let's get a castle upgrade for now. And boom. We need to increase the health of our units, but we'll manage. We'll manage. We're throwing big rocks, and it looks like we're surviving this. I'm happy. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, Midas Touch can be useful. Vault or Thief. I wanna redraw. Alright. Can get a mercenary or a castle loot. I guess I'll just take the castle. We could upgrade castle for a long time. Scout tower is also quite useful here. I need to be very smart about our current use, you know. So scout tower is going to add like 500, maybe 300 damage as long as our knights are awake. Castle will be directly controlled by us, and it's going to be level 3, so our rocks are going to hurt more. Let's rely on our manual use of the game, and let's hope for the best. Alright, we're hitting 6 units in the back line, and it's working. Good. So, we're just gonna focus on their damage dealer and hope our soldiers can take care of the front line. Perfect. That is excellent use of our castle rocks. Offering is interesting. We use 2 cores to get 3, so usually a positive net value. Increase the attack speed of your towers by 50%. We only have 1 tower, but still gonna be useful. Yeah, let's take it. Let's take it. I would have benefited if I had the scout tower down. Let's put a scout tower now. I think that would be okay. And now that we shoot it twice as fast, shouldn't be a problem, right? Alright, all their units are targeting, or all their units are in the middle. And hopefully my King of Nothing units can stay alive. Oh god. Alright, good. That was a little scary. It's just a slightly scary situation. Midas Touch or Vault? I don't like any of them, honestly. We got Beacon. We got something that actually scales us properly. So 2% increase attack speed might not seem like much right now, but it makes a huge difference later. My King of Nothing soldiers are basically meat shields, you know? But they're not the worst meat shield, or kind of meat shield. Okay, let's try and stop the front line, because it's gonna be harder. Oh god. Please. God damn it. We still lost a life there. Let's upgrade the soldiers. I think that is required there. Yeah. We can have archers in the back line. I don't know if that's going to be useful. Oh. Soldiers level 2 will get more health, will keep the line up longer. Alright. We're gonna lose another health, probably. And my backline got deleted so quickly with their thieves. That is unfortunate. Okay. God damn. Alright, if you can't beat them with numbers, get more bigger numbers. So we're gonna get soldiers to level 2 here. And then let's add 1 billion units. Or maybe we increase their stats by 15%. Is 9 units more better than 15% of stats? I need to survive this. We're improving their stats by 15%. Let's try and delete the back line first. They have 49 units to their 27. Oh, come on. It takes so long for us to delete the back line. But it helps to get them out. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh no. We're losing. We got to year 8. Unfortunate, but it is 1 minute longer. Let's do this one more time, man. Ooh. What do you guys think? Is there something we could have done differently? I think the Archer pick was kind of useless. Maybe 9 more units would have helped, probably. Yeah. Let's do this. Hello, welcome everyone to King of Nothing. It's 9 Kings, and we're playing in the highest difficulty I currently have open, which is King 3. Let's start by having a scout tower here. And maybe soldier? Sure. Alright. We have a bunch of units and a ranged arching. That's pretty nice. Very equal damage. We can try and upgrade the soldiers early, or we can get a bigger farm. Both would help. Alright, we'll put an early blacksmith. This will help with our damage dealing later on. Perfect. Perfect. So far, pretty good. Pretty good. Overinvest is nice, but we need the stats to hold, and the later we use it, the better. We can take a castle, we can upgrade it later. I think the next biggest upgrade is soldier upgrade. Get a soldier level 2. Improves our health, improves everything else with it. Just trying to delete everything. Pretty good. Alright, we can have sacrifice. Destroy target plot to level up adjacent one. That's basically... We can remove the blacksmith 1 to upgrade everything around it. That's pretty good. I'm actually going to use that. And let's take gambling. Receive 2 cards after every battle. You can no longer choose your loot. That says 2 uses per. And let's do it. Boom. I think that's equivalent of 4 cards. We use 2 cards for 4. And we have a big upgrade. Crazy big upgrade. Alright, we're holding the middle very well. We have a Midas Touch and Mercenaries. I think I'll put a farm now. Farm is okay. We'll put a farm, and if it does not work out properly, we can do something different. We can have Midas Touch on our soldiers. They are level 3. They deal the most amount of damage. Theoretically, we can make money out of them. Mercenary will not be good for us in general, or we can just put Castle. Castle is the highest next damage output, so hopefully this works in our favor. Come on. I don't know why I'm like spreading the damages there, but it worked. It worked. Alright, cool. Baby Boom. If you have a troop on the target plot, double its number. It's very, very difficult to have troops there. Alright, what do I want to upgrade? I could put a steel coat on our paladins or on our soldier. That's basically a free hit that they survive. Could also just upgrade something. Upgrading the scout tower is actually quite strong. It deals 1.2k damage. We'll do it. We'll upgrade the scout tower to level 3. We have a steel coat still remaining. And we needed to... how much people? How many people? 27 to 7? This is 27 application of steel coal. So, they will survive. You'll eventually see zeros, right? Yeah. There's a few zeros going around with our troops. We're kind of invincible. Pretty nice. Alright. Overinvest, not today. Let's double Midas Touch, but where would I put it? I guess we can rely on our soldiers more. Double Midas Touch soldiers. I don't know. They're the one who are more likely to survive a singular hit. I'm not seeing any numbers going up. Oh, we got 1 gold. That is pretty nice. Alright. They're trying their best to pay off their debt. They got me 1 gold. That's really horrible. I'll take a King of Spells, I think. King of Stone has these scary ballistas. They will delete my backline and the front line and everything in between. I don't like fighting them early. Alright, Carnage is usually useful. 10% of health. That's only 4 damage, but 28 troops. They add up. Let's add Carnage to the soldiers, and are we investing now? Yeah, we are. We can invest into anything, so 15% on the scout tower. It's a lot of extra damage. 15% on the soldier gives us more health as well. You know what? We'll double down on the soldier troops. It's gonna be more interesting that way. Alright. The back line has been taken care of because we got some good back... I don't know. Our tower is doing work. Wow. This is impressive. Alright, very nice. Upgrade the farm and the castle. I believe, sure. Not the best upgrades, but it's an upgrade nonetheless. The good thing about King of Greed is we can just generally aim in the middle, and it will hit everything. Alright, good. We survived. Alright, we have the Merchant Sage. Procreate is so nice. Reinforced adds damage over time. We only get to buy 1 because they're like 30 gold. Shit is expensive. So I'll just take a Procreate, I think, or overinvest. Either or. But this is 60 gold for us to use it properly. So I'll just take a Procreate and leave it. And that gives us 9 units to play. Beacon is crazy important. And then let's add 9 more units to our soldier, which is theoretically the better unit. Boom. Alright, we got 3 more units or 3 more cars to use. I'm down to drop thieves. We can have a thief troop. And their whole business is they jump in the back line, try to do something. If it doesn't work, they die. And if we have something like sacrifice or something along those lines, I think it's very good to have a plot of land that I can just throw away. Oh god. That's a lot of demons, man. That's a lot of demons. My poor thieves did absolutely nothing there. 27 overall damage. Alright, see? I got a sacrifice. The only issue is it will only upgrade 1 spot. We can have double imps as well. And we'll leave the sacrifice until we have an open slot somewhere else. Let's just add numbers, you know? 26 imps. Oh my god. Rainbow Army. I wish we can get, like, the goats or any of the really nice units. The Rainbow Army is unique. Let's say unique. I mean, there is 2 more kings coming to this games, I think. So that's usually nice. Alright, where do I want to open up the world? I think I'll open here so that when I remove the thief, I can get 2 plots upgraded. We can also get this one open so that we can have more upgrades to this boy. What should I do? I'll get this upgraded. What did we get? We got Echo Form and Patronage. Levels up your base plot by 3 levels. Oh my god. That is actually pretty strong. Echo Form duplicates target plot and all its stats to 1 empty adjacent plot. So basically we can get 41 more soldiers. I think we just got something crazy good. Wow, alright. I love this. Let's patronage this first, so level up to 6. Pretty okay. And if I'm not mistaken, we can get a good scout tower, or we can get 41 more troops. And I believe 41 more troops is just the winning game. Right. It would have been crazy if it's 41 here, but so far it's okay. I'm at acceptable options. Oh my god. Alright. We are gonna lose this, clearly. We almost got them, actually. Wow. That is unfortunate. Okay, we can sacrifice something, but is it gonna be useful? I don't think so. I need to protect my kingdom. Alright, we just added more units. I don't think that is bad. It technically delays the army or the enemy from getting to my main units or my base. Yeah, it does. Your building applied or effect 1 more time is crazy good. Yeah, we'll take that one. So my beacon and my farm does double work. Carnage. When units explode, dealing 10% of their health. Yes. Here we go. Sacrifice. I'm not sacrificing these wizards. I don't think that's required. Maybe I should sacrifice the paladin. It will upgrade a lot of things. And then we could put a mercenary troop here. What do you guys think? Or maybe, yeah, I think that's the best. We sacrifice the paladin, but the mercenary becomes so useless in this spot. And then we put a cemetery here, and then whatever dies from the thieves and the imps become more imps. But at least the beacon will upgrade, and the farm will upgrade. Alright. I improved the quality of everything. In my opinion, at least. I am trying to destroy their backline so that their damage output is less, but it looks like I'm gonna have to suffer otherwise. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good. Just okay. Right now we have 39 imps and 18 thieves. Where else would I put this? I want to put a blacksmith somewhere. Soldiers, useless. Cemetery. I can put a cemetery here. It will increase their technically numbers. Goodbye, you. The farm still applies normally. The cemetery is doing a great job. Wow, actually. It's actually impressive how much the cemetery is doing. 900 damage for our level 1 cemetery. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Alright, what do we want to do here? Vampirism, let's keep stacking my soldiers. We don't have any place for bombers. We have 18 other things, and hopefully things work. Welcome, Boy Wonder, welcome. We're trying our best, man. We're trying our best. Alright, these wizards are disgusting. And you cursed it. We are going down. Thank you for... oh no. Static. We'll put a static there, I guess. Upgrade the shamans. Let's see if we survive. We have 1 life left. Oh god. Year 17 is pretty far, but we need to defeat it. We need to get through. Alright, we can sacrifice something, upgrade everything around it again. And I'm not sure where would be a great spot. I can remove the cemetery and just have a demon altar, or better yet, remove the shamans for a demon altars. Next turn we can just add the demon altar as well. Level 3 already, level 2, level 2. I'll leave the sacrifice behind. I need to throw things away, huh? Oh, this is gonna be rough. Wish us good luck, man. Wish us good luck. Alright. Thieves are running havoc in the back line. And numbers are dwindling, but their numbers goes down as well. We survived, okay. Barely survived. What am I supposed to do? Where should I do it? I'm gonna have a demon altar somewhere. I want to have the imps around. I think that is fine. We can drop a demon altar just there. Nothing else. We have a beacon upgrade. That's pretty nice. And we'll have a singular demon just start stacking at year 19. That lonely demon, right in the middle of the war, enjoying the bloodshed. Alright, not bad. 48 damage for this demon. Pretty useless. Upgrade the demon. nothing else I could do, really. Goodbye, Mr. Vault. Oh, God. We can only hope that we delete their backline quick enough. Because that's the only way for damage to go down. Oh my god, they got through. They got through. That is horrible. Year 21. Oh no. The difficulty. We had a good chance. I think just we had really bad, I would say RNG, but it's not true. We stopped scaling our own units by having bullshit shamans and wizards, honestly. They did nothing. Also, we probably got cursed, you know? You know, it seems like I was winning, right? It was all going way too well. It was going way too well, boys. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's do this again. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host, Rockdem, and we're playing at King 3. Or difficulty 3 at King level. We are starting with the castle, and let's see what we can have today. We can have a scout tower. Alright, I like that one. I like the idea of having a scout tower. And then a blacksmith in the middle to increase the damages. And just basic frontline. Alright, let's see how things go. We'll have this on auto, and yeah, it is weaker to have it on auto. But we'll manage. Carnage is useful if we have numbers, and that's about it. Mangler, only with numbers. But it's an area of damage torrent that increases in value. It gains +2 damage every time it eats a minion. Yeah. I don't know how that would work, but I could drop a Mangler, get it 2% damage, and then maybe we can adjust it accordingly. It deals 1.3 damage right now, so every time it eats something, that's a pretty hefty boost. Forests, no. Yes, we can have a forest for the paladins, honestly. Why not? Alright, we'll take a forest, we'll put it here. So paladins now increase in health and damage. We're gonna have very, very elite troops. Extremely elite troops. My Mangler is doing absolutely nothing. Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Mangler, you need to pick up some slack. I think it's a useless thing, huh? Let's upgrade the paladins or add soldiers. I think paladins. Poison thorns are useful or overwork. I think right now poison. Poison is useful more. The numbers needs to be healthy so that poison can helps us a little bit. We need a farm to farm units, clearly. I need to remove this bullshit. The Mangler is not working. Or maybe this would work. Alright, Mr. Imps. Start getting destroyed. The backline will kill itself because of poison, so I think we can leave that be. Imps will eventually get deleted with the Mangler removal. It's way too slow, honestly. Can get a forest level 2. That is okay. I think that would work. Doubles the HP on the card. Which area? Of course. Useless area for us. We can have a steel coat on our front line. Or just upgrade the forest. I think I'll upgrade the forest. Should be helpful. The faster my paladin scales in health, the better his poison application is. Oh my god. Please poison them. Okay, backline is gone. Can we delete this? We're too slow. Too damn slow. Right, wild card. We added 3 more units to the paladins. Hopefully that works. I don't know if the Mangler is doing any better. It's probably just spitting out flesh. 7 damage a hit. Okay, not the worst, honestly. But my scout tower does 32. We can clone. Clone is fine. We can clone something. King of Greed or King of Spell? King of Greed. I need the attack speed. We can get our forest to level 3. I don't think that is useful. 105 on health. Let's give it a steel coating. Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. And let's see how that works. We don't have much to go off from, but we can try our best. Oh no. Honestly, it got to 1,000 damage. Now, this was absolutely despicable. This was not good. We have an extra perk. Let's use it. Let's max out our level up for the thing. I think we're good with that one. Let's do it again. Alright, this is excellent. 1 random plot is fine. 10% from towers is okay as well. I think that is perfect. Let's begin. Hello and welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host Rockdim, and let's have some fun. We're gonna be playing this beautiful, beautiful castle. I'll usually drop it right here, but I think we can also try something around this line. I don't know. Usually this works either way. Alright, we have archers, soldiers, and a bunch of upgrades. I believe soldiers should be our main area of interest, so we'll drop it right there. A farm next to it would help. Let's drop a farm here. Archers in the back line, and let's hope for the best. This is very, like, basic start. It's nothing special, nothing significant yet. We can have ballistas. Now, ballistas are fun. Alright. Trappers, less fun. We'll have ballistas. And I think we'll have the ballistas here. We'll get units upgraded to everything. So ballistas shoot like once or twice a fight, but they can delete a lot of units if you add damage to it. Alright, and they're a little healthy. I'm not saying they're very healthy. Earthwork is actually quite good. It gives us more area to work with. We can do this. No. Let's upgrade the soldiers first. Let's get our front line a little bit more meat. Otherwise, they're gonna get deleted way too quickly, and that is always bad. It's always bad. Okay, so far so good. It's only year 3, so we're not expecting to lose yet. I'll take the castle, just a general. And overwork is what we're gonna go with. Let's overwork our current farm. We don't have anything else that currently will get doubled, but farms is fine. A castle upgrade on our down years. We can have a steel code as well. We can just earthquake, play both soldiers back, and then have this slot open. It's early enough that we did not add any stats, but we did add maybe some units. Which might be a problem, but at least we get this out of the way. So now my soldiers can get 4 areas of upgrade, where overwork can have a significant impact, hopefully. Okay. Look at that shit. Oh my god. These 4 ballistas basically deleted my whole army. And they crit. That's the problem. I'm so glad they're just slow, but the way the ballistas are hitting only 1 is kind of scary, so we'll try... Oh god. Alright, that was 2. Yeah, we're not gonna get this. This is a problem with the auto. We could have survived that one quite easily. God damn. We're gonna do manual now. I think we've tried auto and auto failed us. Full life gone. Oh my god. I've been missing shots. I've been so nervous with these boys going forward. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this. I've missed like so many shots. Alright, a scout tower should be helpful. Yeah. Strike 2. This is one of the few spaces where hitting the front line is better, because the back line is slow. Holy. Okay, 1 left. Of course, stand in a straight line so that ballists can delete everything. A quarry is excellent. A quarry is definitely excellent. Beautiful. I don't know if doing this is right, but they're all so clumped up that it's probably for the best. Nope, it's not for the best. Nope, it did not work. Strike 2, welcome, welcome, Moon. How's things going, man? How's things going? Oh, goddamn. This game does get harder, but we're currently playing at a reasonable difficulty, I hope. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host Rockdem, and let's have some fun. We're gonna drop a castle right here, and let's begin with a scout tower. In my opinion, that sounds really good. A blacksmith is always gonna be good as well, and we have double paladins, so we could theoretically get paladin 2 quite early. We'll put it on auto and just leave things be. That is good. That is good. Static combustion. Combustion sounds okay. Static is fine. Warlock is just full-on tanks, but we have our tanks. Let's take combustion. Why not? We can have soldiers on this side, or we can upgrade the paladins. I think. Let's have an early soldier just to get numbers in the game. Having numbers is pretty important sometimes. Okay. I don't like the auto aim unless we are overly strong. We can do offering. Offering is crazy good for us. And upgrade the paladin. Sure. You never know when we have a tower we don't want anymore. It's gonna be useful. Alright, not bad, not bad. Damage is everywhere. We'll take a beacon, and Poison Thorn is probably my goal. Bunker is also good, but beacon is probably where things go. Poison Thorn is going to be more helpful right now. So we'll drop the beacon here. This way our turrets are going to be doing all the damage. Not bad, not bad. My Poison Thorns can take care of the backline since they have usually lower health. We can take a blacksmith again or upgrade anybody. I'll take the blacksmith. I like the damage. Damage and attack speed. That is a perfect combination of power-ups. Okay. Just need to delete the backline now, because that's the only way we get through, and now we have to worry about the front line. Oh god. Oh no. There was one little piece of shit there. Oh my god. That was really unfortunate, man. That was one singular unit. Welcome, welcome, man. Long time no see, indeed. It's so disheartening sometimes. Alright, let's see if we survive this. Backline is gone. I've been focusing on the correct area. Please, no. Maybe another scout tower would help. All right. Life sounds. Life is a little hard now, huh? We're doing good. We're doing good, man. We're doing good. We're not gonna make it, I think. Look at that little piece of runner. Okay. I kind of stopped. Maybe I should have... Wow, this is a very good upgrade. Welcome, everybody. It's nice seeing everybody. It's nice seeing familiar faces. We need to have a good game, because it's been a while since I've uploaded something. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host Rockdam, and let's have some fun. We can start here as well. I don't think it's a bad thing. Let's start with the castle on the furthest left. Maybe here better. I feel like the more at the back my tower is, or the castle is, the better. Gives us a little, like a few more seconds to defend ourselves. We can upgrade our castle to level 4. That would be interesting. Alright, a level 4 castle, 25 damage a hit. We survived. We survived. Now let's put a warlock maybe, or a paladin. I think... I don't know why I feel like warlocks are healthier than paladins, but... We're gonna put both and see which one is better. I've not been having, I've not really tried any of the new games yet. I don't know if they're my thing or not yet. There is a chance I'll do it. There is a chance. So Warlock's level 1 is 42 health, 2 damage, and 0.11 hits per second. We'll put a Paladin and see how far that one goes. Let's get another castle upgrade. I think that would be good as well. Alright. Paladin. So Paladin starts at 48 health, 8 defense, 0.25 and 5. 42 and 2, 48 and 8. Alright, so Paladins overall is just better than Warlocks. Okay, interesting. Just straight up. I didn't know that. Alright, it's okay. We have some tanky units in the front line. It's not gonna harm anybody. And let's put a forest in between and poison thorns, yes. We could also just go gunpowder, and that will improve our, what do you call, our castle area of effect. I feel like poison thorns is applicable more now. This will help much later. Let's put a poison thorn, since I'm gonna build some health now. That 2% of health will add up. It will add up very quickly. At least the backline will get deleted alone, but without any help. Alright, let's add more castles. Boom. Castle now level 5. Okay, this is very scary. I don't think we have the damage to take care of these units. Nope. Nope. Another castle upgrade, maybe? We're trying our best. Let's just not do Odo. Let's see if we can do something different here. We're just hitting everything together. And we survived. I don't know if it's because of good targeting. Farm, scout tower, archer. Let's put a scout tower. It helps, probably. We can upgrade our castle or just add a scout tower. Let's just get our castle as high as possible. I think the range of the castle is also improved. Oh my god, that just these people. There was one singular board that got through. That is annoying. Very annoying. I need some numbers, that's why. And let's see if we can do something here. It's a lot of damage. I'm hoping the backline dies with poison. I hope. I'm just focusing on whoever is frontlined. Okay, pretty good. That was a good decision. Put a scout tower there. Focus on the front line. Focus on the front line, please. That is usually... Oh, no. Okay. We got through there. Yeah, God. Playing this was such a big mistake. We're not gonna do that again. So paladins are just better. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host, Rockdem, and let's have some fun. We're gonna be starting off with a castle and a scout tower. Okay, fair enough. We can have double archer. Sure. It's a lot of archers we're starting with. Let's put in an auto now that we have double archers. I think that is fine. Another scout tower would be also funny, I think. Alright. Not bad, not bad. I'll take a clone and let's clone our scout towers. We could upgrade the scout towers, these two, or we can add one here. I think we have 3 scout towers, so I don't know if they're better. I think a fully upgraded scout tower does much more work. But they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. We can start our blacksmith or archer journey now. I'll max out the archers first, and then unlock 3 new random plots. Sure. Alright. We maxed out our archers. So we have a lot of numbers, but overall we're safe as long as we have numbers here. Poison vial. Oh, archers can have the poison vial, which is absolutely great. I believe that will help us. At least we're gonna apply a lot of poison to certain units. And they attack a lot, so they will add up. I wish there was like a box which tells us which damage type came from where. It would be kind of cool. I don't think there's a point of having even more archers, is there? Paladins as frontline could be useful. Could be. Okay, we're gonna drop the paladins here. Here we go. Eventually, we will get from 3 to 6 paladins. Can this be helpful? Can we survive Demon World? So far, it looks like we could. We have 9 units, they have 5. My poison vials are doing a lot of work. Just a good amount of work. Cemetery? No, maybe. I don't like any of this. Yes? A demon altar. My army is just a singular demon with a bunch of normal people. Alright. Backline is gone. Not strong enough. Not strong enough. A steel coat on our archers should be good. Should be. King of spells. Please. My castle is level 1 and remains so. I just need my archers to survive a little bit. See? The longer they survive, the more poison they apply. The more poison they apply, the better our chances of survival is. And then they can die, it's okay. I don't mind that. Okay. So far, so good. Procreate or forest? Procreate. I need numbers. So I could add more units to the paladins to improve our baby boom, or we can just add 9 more archers. Difficult. So 9 units becomes 18 in a few days, so it's not the worst thing to do. Alright, let's have an actual front line for once. I believe that will be useful. Oh god. Maybe I should not have upgraded the front line. They did nothing. They did nothing. Nada. I have enough to buy 2 units, so let's take Procreate and maybe Combustions? No. Oh, we can't buy the... that's rough. That is rough. Alright, we can have a Paladin upgrade to 2 and then more units to the backline. Or we can have more units to the Paladin frontline as well. 15 to 27. But the backline does poison damage. And I need the poison damage to win. I don't think we do anything other than poison. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. I don't see us doing anything against those. Yeah. A singular tower 3 would have done more damage overall. So that is a mistake. I was hoping I can upgrade all the 3 towers, but nah, this wasn't happening. Hello, welcome everyone to 9 Kings. I'm your host, Rockdem, and let's have some fun. We can start off with a bunch of archers and a paladin. So we'll do archers, paladin. We can have a farm just here. Just here, and let it just go wild. Yeah, we'll just put a farm here, and our units will go up in numbers as time passes by. Year 1 is usually safe, you know. A vampirism, castle, or bombers. I don't care about all of them. If we can roll, we can't. Okay, I would have normally rolled. Alright, let's take double castles. Steel coating, too early to bother with. Let's just get the castle upgrade. We're doing okay so far. I mean, it's year 2. I'm trying to be optimistic. That's the word, right? The word where you try your best to not look dead. Alright. Archer upgrade, soldier. I don't think I need the soldier. I have the paladin and I have the archers. These are my two main units. I think we can just take archers here. And let's upgrade our damage dealing sources. Okay. It is upgraded, right? Looks like it is. Alright, perfect. Wall maker. Interesting. Ballistas are fun. Wallmaker is quite interesting. I don't like venom because we don't have any poison right now. Lone, Iron Fist, or Bunker. I'll take Iron Fist, double crit damage. It's not a big deal, but we have a 12% crit chance on the archer. This will keep us alive, honestly. If we put it here, it is kind of useless. But I want to put a forest somewhere where the wallmaker would use it properly. It's okay. Demon altar should be hopeful. Should be hopeful. An early enough demon altar will pay off later on. A sacrifice for... I can put something in the middle, sacrifice it, and upgrade a lot of things. But I like the idea of having a very early demon altar. With a farm and very, like, flimsy units. It looks like I'm gonna die, though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Alright. Okay, maybe it's time to destroy these archers, you know? They deal a lot of damage compared to the others. I'm happy I have a wall. Oh, God. That was probably a mistake as well. Blacksmith, thank you. What is this? Doubles the damage of the card in the plot year, blah blah blah. We'll put a blacksmith there. Increase the damage of everything. I'm trying to delete these. Oh my god. There's 4 demons, right? Or 5. And then there's that one singular one that I'm gonna have to deal with afterward. Oh god, these demons are not dying. It's basically my wall versus... I mean, I don't know, man. Okay, finally something went down. That took a while. Alright, we can have a cemetery. Cemetery is useful in getting more units for the demon altar, honestly. Alright, maybe it helps. At least my units will somehow stay alive for as long as possible. Okay. Oh my god. Nope. Absolutely useless. My demon is so useless right now. I don't think 2 demons would make a bigger difference, but... I'll eventually have like a tier list where I like this card is 100% great, this card is absolute bullshit. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine King. I'm your host Rockdam, and let's have some fun. We're just gonna drop the castle somewhere. I'm even considering dropping it here and just forgetting about it, honestly. I've been suffering from castle syndrome for a while now, and it's basically not gonna help us too much. I don't know. Just, I'm currently negatively biased against it. So we'll have a soldier, archer, and we're gonna start. So the reason I put the castle as far as possible is I don't want to see it. just ignore its existence, basically. Let's take combustion. I think that would be useful, and we'll have it with who? Wizards is okay now. We'll take combustion. Alright, we'll drop a blacksmith in the middle. Let's hope for the best. We're gonna upgrade our scout tower to level 3 before considering anything else. Executioner or converter. I'll take an executioner. Not the worst thing to have around. Something to hit the back line, something to hit the front line. Should be helpful. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's see what we got going. I'll take a soldier upgrade there. And increase attack speed or double maximum health. You know what? Double max health. I think double max health should be useful. We have 3 units, or 3 different types of units. Doubling their max health will keep them alive twice as long, hopefully. Theoretically speaking. Theoretically speaking. Alright. Shaman, Warlock. We have our units. I think static is okay. We can have static on our executioners, combustion, and static together. Oh, that is gonna be harsh. So executioner always attacks the units with the lowest health, so they always aim to basically execute. So having static on executioner should be useful. This way, they always attack the weakest unit, and then the weakest unit statically send things around. My poor archers are attacking the wrong unit, or I can't believe they're attacking the defender. Oh well. We still got troops. Not bad. Defender would be nice, but we have no spot for it. Reinforce, sure, we'll take a reinforce. Let's reinforce our executioners. I don't know. I think just they start with so little damage that it might not be worth it, honestly. But you never know. All right, things are rough. So our archers barely do much, huh? Archers do 2 damage, executioners at 1. Very unfortunate. We can have a farm. Ooh, scout tower. Absolutely, yes. Upgrading our scout tower is one of our main goals. Because the amount of damage increase is crazy high. I think my archers deleted themselves, so that's just how it works here. And now we have a bunch of fighters there. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna die. I hope the length of the stay is worthwhile. Nope. It is pretty far, right guys? It looks pretty far. I'm gonna max out my archers there, or my scout tower. It's a huge power boost, in my opinion. $2.9k, 3k damage. Yeah, I love it. I think it's pretty good. We can have a forest, and it can upgrade the health of soldiers and archers? I don't know. Procreate just looks really good now. Let's just add a bunch of executioners. Yeah. Just a big number. They have 44 health, so in between my weakest and my healthiest units. But they're level 1, so we need to upgrade their levels as well. Okay. We have 1 life left. I can buy 2 things. Let's get a Spire and maybe a Michelin. Or a Trebuchet. Alright, we'll take these 2. Scout Tower. We'll put a Scout Tower here. Trebuchet, we'll put it here. And then... put a Spire here. Let that thing heal something. Let's look at how the damage is counted. I'm glad my front line is staying alive, I guess. That is very helpful, but, you know. Okay, my front line somehow survived. Excellent. Poison Vial on my Executioners sounds crazy good. It has 1.25 attack speed compared to 0.59 and 0.63, yes. Welcome Poison to the family. This should speed up the damage output. Rainbow Army is usually one of the best armies to get. Oh god, they have a lot of health, huh? Okay, not bad, not bad. What do we get? Raising. Destroy target plot forever. Automatically trigger a royal discount. No. Increase 10% of a random stat of a random plot. Sounds fun. We should go for it. It's actually quite fun. It's just a random stat booster. Yeah, 10% extra damage for something random can be useful. We can level it up as well. Okay. This is super scary. We have no life left. Oh, that is super scary. Okay. Year 13 this time. It's only been 10 minutes. Feels like 10 minutes too long, maybe. It was too long to lose this. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host Rockdem, and let's have some fun. We're gonna put a castle right here and hope for the best. Soldiers. Put a soldier right there. A blacksmith in between this. And then maybe a double steel coating as soon as we begin. If we can get invincible soldiers, everything is possible. Earthquake, Ballista, or Quarry. Quarries increases the base damage of our thing. It's pretty good. But I think we need a Ballista this early. I don't think it matters too much, but Ballistas will help. Okay. So far, so good. Lab Rats Overhaul. Ooh. I think we can overhaul the ballistas. So destroy target plot to level up 2 random plot. Each use 1 more plot is leveled up. So this is 2 for 2 at the beginning, and then it just keeps on increasing. Alright, not the worst upgrades, honestly. It would be difficult to upgrade the ballista there, but I don't know. Paladin, wildcard, steel coat. Let's wildcard it. Eyeglass, all your units and towers have 20% chance to deal critical damage. That's pretty nice. Okay, so now this is 25% and this is 20. Let's wildcard the blacksmith so that it applies 4% extra damage per turn. We just need to delete, I think, this line. I don't know, man. Alright. Let's focus on the front line now. Why is this guy so fast? God damn, he's so fast. A scout tower. Sure, we'll take a scout tower. We're hitting like a billion times and we're very unlucky. The fact that we did not crit once with a 20% crit chance is pretty sad. Literally a 20% crit chance and we're not critting. A farm on another blacksmith. Is that a farm? Alright. Why are they so damn healthy? I'm not able to even delete the backline, so I don't know what I'm doing here. A trebuchet could work, could work. I could give my soldiers another stack of steel coating. Or I could just add a trebuchet. Oh my god. The scaling in this game is absolutely disgusting. I feel like we need like an impressive start, like a crazy impressive start, to even have a chance. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host Rockdem, and let's have some fun. We're starting off with a castle. We're dropping it at the backest of backlines. We're gonna turn on the auto aim and hope for the best. I like having a scout tower early. It's pretty useful. A paladin should be fine here. And we can have an archer on this side of the world. And let's have some fun. Alright. It's a beginning. We can have vault or a castle upgrade. I was hoping for a beacon, but we don't get beacons, apparently. So let's just pick up a castle there. I'll put a farm here. We need more frontline units, and hopefully we eventually get them. You never know. The longer my frontline survives, the better our turns can do. Put a castle again. We have double castles. Sure. Not the worst thing that happens. I need something to scale my castle and my scouting. The Royal Council will be very important on where we go with this. Alright. Another farm? I don't mind. Poison thorns. Okay, so if I was not... I could go Poison Thorn. I think Poison Thorn is the way to go because it's the strongest. Overwork is for long term. Poison Thorn is for now. And because of Poison Thorn, we'll upgrade the farm so we have more units to apply the Poison Thorn from. This way, the weaker units will get killed with poison. And our bigger units will have a better chance of surviving. As you can see, 200 damage from our archer, 8 damage from this. Carnage, imps. I'll take Carnage, maybe. Okay. So Carnage units explode when they die, dealing 10% of their health. We don't have enough paladins or archers. Usually archers will not die from melee units, so Carnage will not help them out too much. Unless they get assassinated. So, let's upgrade our castle a little bit. Hope for the best for now. Of course, we're dealing with thieves. A Carnage would have been really cool there. It would deal like 3 damage per thief, which is not the worst, but still. Another farm? Sure. I don't mind that. Having more paladin is ideal. At least the backline will die with poison. Poisoning, please. Come on, there was 1 unit left. Oof. We don't really have much choice, or do we? We're just a big punching bag at this point. The triple archers were absolutely useless. I'm starting to mold, am I? I think I'm getting irritated. This game is very fun, very fun. Especially when you get it to work. I mean, to be fair. Alright, hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host, Rockdam, and let's have some fun. We have our starting hand. We can start with a Scout Tower level 2. I think that is pretty okay. It's not the worst thing ever. So let's start with a Scout Tower level 2, and then... You know what, Castle level 2 as well. You know, just generally just... Not even have a front line, why not? Our front line barely does anything, to be fair. Let's take an offering. Then put a soldier to be offered in the future. We're gonna offer the soldiers. These are just for looks, so we're not relying on soldiers. I'd rather get a wall. Just a damn wall. Alright. See? We just want a wall. Alright, overinvest with where we're broke is kind of harsh. You can't really overhaul anything. Oh no. Castle. Goodbye. We're still somehow surviving year 4. We're still somehow surviving year 4. Let's put a library. Then... I think increasing the attack speed of both these towers should be helpful. I'll just drop this here. I don't care. I'll remove it later. Oh, that was very quick. That was super quick. Let's take a wild card. Overhaul this. Levels up both of them to max. Alright, wizards I think are slow enough that we actually have a chance. Demons, we don't have a chance. We can have warlock. Let's put a warlock when things get rough. We need to slow them down. Baby movers are here. Okay, I don't mind that. Oh no, we need to play it. We need to have a semblance of our front line at least. Yeah, we can't really deal with demons too well. It's not like I'm trying to deal with them properly, am I? I like this idea, like not having any units, but the only way for this to work is if I get an early wall. Alright, hello, welcome everybody to another day of Nine Kings. Let's focus. It's just the start of the game. Let's not go crazy already. We can have archers. You know what? We'll level this to the max almost. And let's drop an archer, I guess. Alright, we need to drop this. Doesn't make sense any other way. Alright, no problems. And we can take the wild card, the soldier, or the steel coat. I'll take the wild card here. And we'll just boom. We could put the farm. I guess the farm would have been a good choice as well. Would have been. A dispenser is crazy. I mean, crazy good. Alright, having a dispenser is fun. It's not gonna do much right now, but it scales, and the scaling is what I'm looking for. A naturally scaling unit or situation. Ouch. Increase the attack damage of all units and towers by 30%. Yes. $8.8, 33.2. Oh god. Alright. We have chance. We have a chance. No. Sadly, no. Scout tower should help. Should help. Maybe if we had the dispenser early. Maybe. Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe at this stage it's so difficult to get it to work. A beacon this early is crazy good as well. Alright, we got some scaling, we just don't have a front line. I don't know if that's going to be useful or not, but... Okay, okay. I just need something to slow the enemy down. 9 soldiers or whatever number there is, better than nothing. Because we need the castle and the scout troop to slowly but surely scale out of normal SE. Okay, pretty cool. Overwork is exactly what I want. Exactly what I want. So now when I get a new tower, I can put it here, I guess. I don't know. But right now, these two act like double towers. So we scale twice as fast. We survived that as well. Okay, good, good, good. We can have a vault that gives us double money. A double money vault. Honestly, not the worst. If we put a farm, we get 2 units a turn. A vault will give us 6 gold a turn. Did we sacrifice a life for 6 gold? Is that what's happening here? There's a chance we sacrificed the life for 6 gold. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host Rockdem, and let's have some fun. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of archers this game, and I don't mind it particularly. All right, I think that's fine. We can rely on a little bit of archman work. Double farm and archer. A beacon on the archer and... Alright, okay. That's not a bad thing. That's a pretty good thing. My front line is weak, but I guess we just have to live with it. Am I gonna survive this? I don't think so. It took its sweet time. Blacksmith is good. Let's upgrade the archers so that they have a little bit more damage, a little bit more health. This way, my front line is not, like, non-existent. Okay. Not the worst. Offering is not the thing that I hate. Poison Thorn? Yes. Gonna have numbers, so if they're gonna hit us, at least they're gonna die eventually. Put a blacksmith there. At least the backline will kill itself by hitting us. And having enough archers to survive that hits, I don't know, probably useful. Honestly, I think steel coating is the way to go. We can have a scout tower here as well. That would work. Offering would be okay. Steel coating would be excellent in doubling almost the health. But we have numbers. I think we need just more and more numbers. Like upgrading farm to level 3 should help. Okay, I'll take another offering maybe. Anything here doubles damage? Okay, not bad. Yeah, so many earthquakes. Why is there so many earthquakes? Okay. We can overinvest in the middle. I think I'll wait until this is like level 3 and then overinvest in it. Okay, sure. I don't know if that was useful. I removed the damage part. I added another beacon. Overall, it allows me to have something better here, I guess. And we can have an extra like tank unit this area. Okay, we can have a wild card or another farm. Let's have a wild card. Gives us more leeway. I think I'll upgrade the archers to last stage. Yeah. We have 50 archer at level 3. It's the biggest boost we can possibly have. Please poison. Please poison. Please poison. Nope. Not useful. Not good enough. Alright, we got Paladin. Maybe we should steel coat it. Steel coat would have been better. King of Blood, King of Progress. King of Progress, maybe. Alright, we'll put a Paladin here. Just to have a semblance of a front line. We're not gonna bother with the Paladin either. At least the back line will die with the poison. The problem is the front line. Precision. I like the idea. First hit is always going to be a crit. The problem is they unload on the front line and the back line will delete them eventually. But it's okay. We just need more front line on our side, I guess. Please delete them. Poison should help. Poison should help. Six versus 12. 2 versus 9. And we're off to the races. This is where difficulties start. Yeah. I could tell. I could tell. The back line was not getting affected. But it worked. It almost worked, I guess. It didn't work at all. It did not work at all. God damn. So far, we have not done anything useful. Excellent. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host, Rockdem. We've been doing a great day. We've had a great day. Oh my god, I've talked too much. Let's restart. Let's restart. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine King. I'm your host, Rockdem, and let's have some fun. We're dropping a castle in the back line. And we have a double scout tower very early on. A soldier and an archer. Okay, this is a very interesting start. I think we'll do it. Soldier, archer, scout tower like this. And then we're gonna have our... What is this thing? Can take a farm. Farm would be nice. But we'll drop a blacksmith first. This gives us the majority of our damage output. And then we can drop a farm right here. Or right here. Either way. I think a farm generally will be okay. A beacon is crazy. Beacon would be absolutely crazy. I think a beacon here would be nice. This is all like what I'll eventually need to upgrade. So having it early is pretty good. Having it early is pretty good. Wall maker. Oh my god. Doubles the max health of all troops. Sounds fun. Honestly, this 50% is equivalent to just pushing through a lot of extra stuff. Let's put a wall maker and let's hope for the best. We need a forest here. Forest would be excellent there. And we'll see how things go. They're hitting hard, man. I would have lost by now. I would have lost still. Maybe I should focus on manual use. Oh well. Scout tower level 2. Let's try and delete the front line, because that is where the majority of their units are. Come on. Alright. Alright, maxed out our scout tower. That is a lot of good damage. Cauldron could work, but not really. Trapper. No. I'll take an earthquake. Do it this way. And then put the wall at the most lateral. Technically we did nothing there, but I think it's useful. Wild card is useful there. Let's see. King of Blood? Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Another blacksmith upgrade would be nice. We should probably put a farm somewhere sometime, but I don't know. A beacon upgrade? Yeah, sure. Let's try and focus on these thieves. You know, they're very quick. Oh no. They're way too quick. Way too quick, alright. Paladin. My front line is a joke. It's basically. Even with 8k damage, the front line just gets deleted. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. I'm your host Rockdam, and let's have some fun. We'll drop a castle right here, and let's see. We got a scout tower, 2 soldiers, and a farm. I guess we could do something. Let's double the soldiers there. Put the farm here. And let's go. Early on, we can go on auto. I don't think it's a big deal. We could put a mangler on the other side and have my soldiers get created and eaten on the same day. That is sadistic, but it works. I mean, it's a net 0, but it adds 3 damage per turn, or 2 damage per turn, to the mangler. And you can have a demon altar, a very early demon altar. I think that is fine. And we'll put it here. We'll put it here. We'll put a demon altar there and hope for the best. We're doing excellent. I don't know. Feels like we're doing okay. Alright. Scout tower. We could have a scout tower. Not entirely important, so... we can have a blacksmith here or here. But I feel like we have damage, so a beacon would be better. Iron Fist doubles critical damage or Feast. No, we'll take double critical damage. Why not? Blacksmith. Are we really relying on a mangler that deals 5 damage? It's a worse castle, technically. But it's gonna get better. Okay, we're relying on a mangler, honestly. We'll see how that works with us. Maybe with time it will work. I don't know. Worry should help all the units. Okay, 9.62. My Mangler damage is almost at the part of the castle kind of damage. Yeah, we're gonna die there. Let's put another farm. I think that is okay for us. What is this? Can have a scout tower. Sure. Just need more damage overall, right? Isn't that how it works? My Demon Altar is not doing great, but it's there. It's trying its best. Oh god. Alright, danger time. Danger time. I don't think a blacksmith is the answer. Maybe maxed out soldiers? Maybe. Okay, we're gonna die. Iron Fist is not helpful, huh? Alright, Iron Fist never picking you up again. Sorry, buddy. Mangler was starting to show some sign of, like, growing on me, you know? Alright. Hello, welcome everyone to Nine Kings. We're playing it at King 3 difficulty, so we're not really just at the beginning anymore. And let's have an archer and a couple of farms. I don't know where to put this. I believe we can put an archer here and then double farm it there. Just helpful. Alright, and then let's wildcard our castle. Now, we're just gonna get castle level 2 for now. We could have done farm 2 at the beginning and just had 2 units per turn. That could have been also kind of useful. Oh well. Offering? Okay. We can offer something. Sure, we'll take it. We'll take it. What are we offering? I'm not offering. Am I offering the farm? I'm probably offering the farm later on, right? So let's get the castle to level 3. I'm offering the farm up. We're not going to be relying on Archer's number. I don't think that will help us get very far. I need something to, like, get this castle rolling quickly. It's currently at 18 damage, which is not bad. But it's not enough either way. Alright. Should we try it now? Sure. Oh my god. Alright. Maybe. This is what it's meant to be. Level 3 to archer, and then procreate it until there is nothing left. Or we can find another unit that could use procreate better. Like defenders, maybe. I don't want to use this. Alright, sure. So right now, castle is at level 5, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. Archer level 1, but it got 9 units more. Generally not bad. My castle is doing okay. Overhaul, yes, we got the defender. That is what I wanted. And we can have a poison thorn. Alright, good. We actually have the unit I want. So defender reflects back the damage taken. So they don't attack themselves, but whatever hit they take, they reflect it back. So having a billion defenders is just excellent at just deleting enemies as long as we have enough health. And delaying the progress of everybody else as well. Okay, library, static, shaman. No, no, no. Can I have a library in the future? I don't know, but not now. Let's just add numbers. Because we went from 3 to 12, which is effectively 9 stacks off a farm, only aimed at here. I love it. Finally, my archers are safe to do their job. Let's put more castles, I guess. If you have a troop in wherever area, god damn it, that's a bad area to have, especially. Let's procreate more with more defenders. We have 21 defenders, that's crazy. This allows us to just stay alive or in the game for as long as possible. And the poison thorns also helps because my boy has a decent amount of health and a decent numbers. Units always crit. Concobulator? Oh no. Concobulator is difficult to really... I'll drop it here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do with this. We can offer it worst case scenario or overhaul it if things don't work out. Playing with Nothing Rebellion, we need something in the middle, but we can't really benefit from most things. I don't know. We'll see. Blacksmith would be okay, but... King of Nature, I want to get more those procreate stuff. They also have clones, so we can upgrade our defender. We can upgrade Concobulator to level 3 and then upgrade everything with it. It's not the worst, it's pretty good. As you can see, we have Poison Thorn's defender and everybody's hitting themselves. The defender upgrade is crazy good. How many defenders? We have 24 defenders right now. But they're double the health. They went from 40 health to 83. So, nice. I don't know how far we... Okay, we have 81 gold. We have another Concobulator here. And what else can we pick? We can get double library, but is that useful? Spire to heal our defenders? Sure. That would be a unique take. So Concobulator level 2, Spire can go here. And then let's get a castle upgrade again. So now our defenders have like consistent healing. So as long as they're alive, they're like gonna deal so much damage, I'm assuming. Oh yeah. It's actually pretty good. We have 20 defenders still. We lost 4. And we healed like 1,000 health. That's pretty nice. Okay, clone is I want. Oh, forest, yes. Should we go forest or clone here? I think forest. We'll put a forest here, get our defender percentage health increase. It's not gonna matter now, but in the future it will matter a lot. Like, quite honestly, like, if I can eventually get it to double, which is 50 days, 50 years, that's not reasonable. Let's see, we got Gigantify, double the size, damage, and HP of the target troop. Alright, we found a way to make our defenders even worse, or better, I guess. What health do they have right now? 84 health. I think I'll wait until they're maxed out. Like, they're level 3, and then I'll double their health. I think that would help. Alright. Just, straight up, from 100 health to 200. I think that's what I'll do. Getting Gigantified now would also be good, but I don't know. Okay, backline will hopefully die. What I'm scared of is the buffers, because they're not poisoned at all. Yeah, they're not poisoned at all, and I can't kill them in time. Alright, we got a level 9 castle, which deals 110 damage per hit. The backline hopefully dies from poison, that's my hope. They're taking a lot of poison damage, but we'll see. Okay, good. A steel coat and a farm. Ooh. Another poison farm, yes. Adding more units to my defenders just sounds so beautiful. I just need to... I guess we should just gigantify it now. Because the percentage is going to apply to the gigantified number, regardless. So it's going to grow faster, I think. Overhaul, destroy target, and level up something else. We can have it. Sure, we can have it. I want to level this up one more time. So upsetting. Alright, Gigantify it is. 100% health, damage, and whatever, but we only upgrade the health there. But it's worth it. It's very much worth it. My boys are at 183 health now. They still died? Okay, that's not cool. There's a lot of units with poison on them. They're dying, but this is the problem. I don't have the ability to stop these little buffers. Wildcard this. Upgrade everything. Pretty nice. Now that it's broken, I can overhaul it, and that would help. It's a crazy upgrade, honestly. Steel coat or farm? I'll take a farm. Let's overhaul this. Upgraded. Wow, okay, my farm is maxed out and my forest is maxed out. I can put another farm at the back line. Maybe it works. Maybe it works, I don't know. But as long as my defenders are alive, it should be okay. 405 health, guys. 405. They're huge. Okay. Maybe we can just play a library. Then stack a lot of like carnage and other things. So we're gonna get 3 units a turn. We're gonna get 6% extra health per turn. Let's put a library here and then get some steel coating on our defenders, because why not? Why the hell am I not gonna upgrade my strongest unit? Let's enchant it. Let's just have an invincible frontline. Can't die, nobody can stop it. And then once we get like a defender versus defender fight, we can just rely on our castle. Just throw rocks slowly but surely. Okay, we're doing okay. We're actually somehow succeeding. We need to get an enchantment. No, no, and no. I don't like any of this. Let's roll it. Maybe we can get something. A clone card. Interesting. What could I clone? Not entirely sure what I could possibly clone. I don't think another defender would work properly. Get an extra space. Sure. We can have double forest. I don't think that is worthwhile. I'm just gonna upgrade the library. I know there's no enchantments still, but we're just hoping that we'll eventually hit one. As you can see, the poison on the enemy is crazy high. And we still have our defenders who deal 12k damage back. It's going up. It's only going up. I love it. Alright, we can have a scout tower, a blacksmith, or a farm. Neither, neither, neither. I don't think I'm relying on this for anything. It's just eventually maybe I have a beacon or like a blacksmith. Like a beacon or a blacksmith here would be crazy good. I'm only remaining with my defenders. All 41 defenders are still alive. We lost one, poor thing. We lost 2 defenders so far. But we win. Okay, cool, cool. How much health do we have? 484. Pretty good. Forest. We just have double forests. The only time where we'll lose against double with this is if we're fighting God of Greed. Because God of Greed has like insta-kill regardless of how much health you have. That is the only time where we'll like, oh, I don't think we have it. A good chance there. Increase attack speed of towers by 50. No, no, and no. Double the maximum HP of all troops. Yes. We're at 969 health defenders. Why not? It sounds crazy. It sounds good. We just need some steel coating on these 1k health defender. Because they're not dying. They're not dying, man. We just made it an invincible troop. Yep. Let's start by steel coating. The reason I'm putting a steel coating is because we have a chance at getting more steel coats with the library. We achieved that 3 steel coating quota. So 3 free hits before you even start hitting the defender, actually. This is... Alright. I can see a win coming. We have 1 life though, so we have to be careful. Because that would suck. If we get deleted somehow, it would really suck. A Carnage on the Defender with 1000 health would also be kind of funny. Like, just blow up and take everybody with you. Protect appropriate. Sure. I think we're good with this. Let's make peace with King of Nature. Thank you, King of Nature. You've done great. A farm is useless. Let's get more defenders. 58 defenders. 61 actually. We have 61 defenders with 1.2k health. And just in case it's not enough, we have 4 stacks of heal coating on our defenders. We're all in. 2 poison thorns, so every time they attack the defender, not only do they get their like damage reflected, they also take 2 poison damage per attack. I love it. We could do some offerings. I think offering is good because we have a very useless scout tower there. Let's do this. Overinvest, overhaul, and wildcard. Okay. First things first, let's put a farm. Overhaul the farm. Okay. Upgraded this to max and this to max. And then I guess we overinvest there, right? Defender overinvest, give it 15% more health. Yeah, sure. 15% more health is pretty good. Six more years to go. We have 1 life left. Damage output wise, our castle is level 9. Okay, we kind of underestimated our castle, but to be fair, our castle has not been scaling forever. We have not scaled it at all, actually. Let's get something. Okay, we'll get a steel coating. We're not doing that. We could get offering for some reason. Vampirism, units attack, defenders don't attack, so they don't really heal. We can take offering. We'll have 50 gold left, but we can't get another card. Raising, destroy target plot forever, automatically trigger a royal council. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. With the way things are going, we're not gonna need another plot, I think. So let's do raising here. Overwork, sure. I think overwork works. Then let's put a steel coating on my boy there. Yeah, so now this does 4 times, so 8% and 8%. But it's scaling 8%. Then this gives 4 units extra turn, and this has 4 chances of giving stacks. Why not? I think it's worth it. I'm not gonna use this box forever or ever. We have 8 steel coatings. 8. Okay. Offering again. Spire. Let's take a Spire. Alright, Spire now level 3, so worst case scenario, my units can be healed. Worst case scenario. Theoretically, I hope there is a fight where we don't lose a singular unit. Theoretically speaking. It's gonna be difficult though. I don't know, I was hoping, but I don't think that's easy. We're losing like 10% of our army, man. Disgusting. Can have a blacksmith here. Increases the damage. Sure. Let's open the back line there. Blacksmith this section. I guess this plot would have been more useless. We have 3 more years to go. We're in year 27. We're almost there, boys. They deleted the backline. Another one? Concobulator? I don't know. It's useless, right? I don't think we need Defender either. Maybe a converter would have been better. Maybe. But at least when I get an offering, I can just use it directly. Not gonna suffer if I get an offering anymore. I don't need an overhaul anymore. Everything is almost leveled up, except this blacksmith. But I'm not too concerned. 3k health on the defenders. This is pretty nice. We're in King 3, so it's not like it's easy difficulty. Alright. Wildcard is useless. Clone is okay. Gambling. I'll take gambling. You know why? Because this allows us 2 actions, and worst case scenario, we sell whatever we don't want. That's the worst case scenario. We just sell what we don't want. Okay. All these boys are super attackers. Yeah, they're very strong executioners. But they're gonna die from poison, right? Yeah, they're taking like 56 poison damage. Converter is here. I like the converter idea. Lab rat, I'm not sure. The converter sounds like a fun day. Okay. We can use one more on the Confabulator, and then it will upgrade the converter, and the blacksmith, and I think that's it. Okay. Maybe not work, but it's okay. So now we have a converter, so with time, some units will just become rats. 2 or 3 units, I guess. Which is not bad. At least when something is too strong, they just get converted to rats. It's probably gonna happen to us as well. Scapegoat for money? No, I'm not that interested. We can only get units here. Okay, sure, I'll take it. Units causes area damage equal 20% of attack when it kills an enemy. We don't have anything that kills. Okay. Oh, we had the archer level up that we did not use. And anything else we can have? Not really. We can just still put a combustion, I guess. 20% of 0 is still 0, though, so kind of useless. Okay, Archer, you get to have this. We have a scapegoat at level 2. They're just gonna be... if they die, we just get money. They also apply poison when they get hit, so it's not like they're absolutely useless. The Nothing Rebellion killed 5 total units. That is it. 5 units was removed in their fight. Wow. Alright, year 32, almost there. I guess we just sell, right? Lab rat. Buy shaman. Let's go. We don't need the money, but there's nowhere to really do anything with it. Look at the King of Spell backline just getting poisoned. It's so beautiful. So damn beautiful. You just have giants as protectors, you know? One last battle? One last battle. Can we do it? It's the King of Progress, so they can possibly convert everything, which is scary. You have an overinvest in earthwork. Oh no. I mean, not really. Oh no. What do I want to do? Okay. "96 defenders. Let's make it 100. Scout tower could be useful at some point, but not here. Overinvest. I'll use it. 5.6. 6.5k. Oh my god. Alright. I can clone something. Maybe cloning this. Maybe more converters, so we don't have to deal with that bullshit too long. And play this. I don't want to play this. Or library. Okay. Alright, last battle. Let's do this. We should be okay. We should be fine. 24 stacks of steel coating. And my goats are down. Okay, they went for the food supplies first. Not the worst. Good decisions. Archers are going next. My defenders are still... 100 defenders are still up there. So, nobody's focusing on defenders yet. What is happening? It's only the King of Progress left. And he's gone. GG. We've done it, boys. We actually won King 3. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see if this can go any further. Alright. We can expand whenever we want. Chaos is increasing. Combobulator. We have double converter. Just increase that. And year 34. How many years do you guys think we have? How many years do you guys think we have left? There is 372 spellmasters there. But so far, my defenders have not died yet. We've lost 3 units. I'm not sure from where. I guess defenders could have possibly gone. King of Greed is the scariest. King of Blood, not as scary. King of Greed could eventually kill us. That is a thing. I thought I have gambling, but I don't seem to have enough cards. Oh. 158 units so far. They have not succeeded in killing a single one. I spoke too soon. We lost one unit. One Valiant Warrior has been lost. Two Valiant Warriors. Two? Only three? Okay. Oh, we're dropping now. Oh, that is a rough fight, man. They lost 374 units for 4 units. Okay. Acceptable trade, I guess. I don't know. Upgrading the scout tower. Oh. We spent a lot of money there. But we have a scout tower, and we could put a shaman in the back line. I don't think it would be the worst thing ever. Sure. Shaman's increases attack damage based on its own, so I don't know if it can apply damage to defenders. No, it just doesn't attack, so it doesn't really matter. Sharp Blade? No. Double the movement speed of all our units. No, thank you. Every poison effect is now applied twice. That will double our poison thorns, I'm assuming. So now we get double the amount of poison applied. That is fun. That should be okay. We're just having units that we can upgrade with Concobulator. It's not like there is anything to do. Like, Defender is now at 15k, and the only way for me to increase this or improve this is by getting more attack speed on the castle. That's the only way. But it's such a long time, like, to get this scale that I'm just gonna play until my defenders become useless. I guess another way to use this is just to get so many converters that eventually it adds up to a reasonable battle. I'm not sure. I think so. We're still pretty strong. Alright. Year 38. My goats are surviving. King of Blood is trying its best. Eventually, maybe we just rely on these converters to do something. Okay. Demon Altar, Vampirism, they're all useless to me. Look, Scapegoat can deal a damage. No, we're not gonna do that. No. Alright, we'll just add more space. We're just having more units. I guess Demon Altar can use the death of all these units. I don't know if that is gonna apply. 193 units in our hand. Not the worst, not the best. Alright, we can do Raising Cane. I think better than Beacon at this point. I don't know. I mean, we're very far off. That's probably better. Let's remove this. Another Poison Thorn? Yes. 100% yes. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Guess we throw away these units. We just... Maybe we should have had more spires, but I don't think that is, like, useful. Like, my archer is at 1.2k, my defender is at 23k health, okay? Like, we have some healthy units. They just don't deal damage. I'm glad the defender can reflect, otherwise our damage output would be so low. My castle is throwing, like, 300 damage stones. Okay, not the worst. Why is there such a big... Why is there such a big goat here? I have no idea why. Why is there like an impressively big goat? Oh my god. By the way, guys, we have 36 steel coats and not a single carnage. Things will change. Carnage is deal 10% of your health as damage when you go down. We're gonna last a little longer now. It's gonna be scary. Especially if the library hits a couple of carnages. But let's wait and watch. Nothing Rebellion tries to defeat me. My damage output just became 1 billion damage. So good. So now, like, my defenders, like, if they somehow die, they explode and destroy everything around them. Let's make peace with the King of Progress. I don't want to deal with any converters. Okay, that was a lot of level ups, which is pretty nice. Oh no, man. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. My archers are so healthy. It's stupid. It's just stupid, man. I hope my game survives. Like, I really hope, like, the game just doesn't lag in the future. I'll slow it down just in case. The worst thing that could happen now is a game crash. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen, is a green crash. Should I get static? Maybe. We'll just... I don't know. We'll make money, I guess. There's a shop coming up eventually. Alright, the fight is taking time now, huh? I guess we don't have the damages, but we can reflect everything, so maybe we need more converters, or faster converters. That would have been better, probably. Okay. Our Demon Altar is not growing fast because we don't really lose units, so... Yeah, it's okay. So, it's a problem. Did we just... I think the King of Blood just lost half its units somehow. Was it just mainly bombers, maybe? Maybe. They're taking way too... like, 90 poison damage a second. Because they apply 6 poison every hit, so... yeah, I think that's crazy. 43k health there, 2.4k. It's just how percentages... like, this is investment, basically. We invested into 38 code stealing and 3 carnages, so... excellent work. Mangler, no. Carnage, yes. I want to go back into full speed, honestly. Hopefully we survive that. Please, Mr. Computer, I can do this. I believe in you. Wholeheartedly believe in you. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, good. Year 45 so far. I guess that's the problem of like doing the defender build, is that it relies on the enemy's ability to deal damage. You know what? King of Stone is usually like a lot of damage forefront and then nothing afterwards, so maybe that's a thing we should look forward to. $152 defenders, but each of them is basically that, yeah. See, that's what I wanted. I wanted something that like deals so much damage that the fight actually ends reasonably well. How many digits are these? 2.3 million damage, and then we have this big boy there. I don't know why he's like growing, but I'm okay with that. I don't feel like they need to have any of these. If I'm gonna put anything here, I'll probably try to find more converters. That's all. Offerings, I'm waiting for offerings, but I guess we don't have any blood demons or any spellcasters somehow. Somehow all the spellcaster gave us was other units. Oh, wow, it's not a big deal. Temple would be good as well. Love it. Alright, bunker, movement speed, no and no. Eyeglass, bunker, warhorns. Overwork could work. You know what? I'll take on overwork. This will give us more health than before and more units, so I can take that one. I think that's good. Alright, we have something reasonable. A blacksmith. Where would we put it? I don't know. We'll find out. Wow. It is really scary. They delete like just the side of this world. King of Stones are fun. They just like shoot and like just goes through everything. They do kill themselves, but it's still a little bit on the worrying part. You know. We didn't lose any defenders, I think. Or we barely lost like 5 or 6. How many? We lost like, yeah, 5 defenders, basically. Let's take an earthquake and move things around, I think. For instance, let's do it this way. Put a converter here. Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Trapper. So we basically divided these converters, just, I don't know, like having 3 procs is better than 1 big proc. I'm assuming the hits per second is the stats for the rat. But the application is static, like how often my converter goes on, unless we have a beacon, maybe. The game was made to be broken, and we kind of broke it. Did we? I think so. Looks like it. We almost broke it. We have a 100k defender. Just straight up. Just a regular 100k defender. With 41 coating of steel and 7 carnages. Each stack of carnage is 10% of the unit health, so we reach a point where a defender going down is new. Just straight up new. Which I love. I think that's pretty cool. I think 1 unit went down. That's why we're in the like the million. 1.4 E. That's all. We have a merchant coming up. We have 300 gold. I don't know. Hopefully it's like a spell merchant. Architect is okay, but where will I... Beacon is good. Everything else is almost leveled up. Another beacon. Maybe quarry. Worst case scenario. Shrine. Spend 9 gold every year to level up 1 random plot. We could use it. We could potentially use a shrine, but we need space as well. We only have one. I'm planning to just get 3 beacons in the middle here. Then I'll keep the quarry. I'll upgrade the spire. Oh, I can upgrade the shaman as well. Anything else I can upgrade? No. Alright, not bad. I'm really hoping that this becomes faster, the conversion rate, because that would be our next goal. To have like rats just overwhelm the enemy. And Spire healing faster is always good. It's just always good. We could sacrifice something. What can we sacrifice? Sacrificing a broken whatever will not help anybody. Okay, I was so glad that it dropped here and it did not drop on the defenders, because I will cry myself to sleep. If I remove these units by mistake, I will be sleeping. I'll kick myself out of my own house. Okay? I'll just walk out of the door. Okay, so far so good. 2.3 E, whatever E means. Exponential plus 7 zeros. I like it. We're year 53. I think we can go far. Let's make peace with the king of spells. I'm sick of getting. I mean, I want the offerings. I'm just not getting them. I don't know what to do. Okay, we got an offering finally, and with that offering, I will take out these 6 damn paladins in the back line. Cool. We can overhaul a lot of units because we don't want them anymore. Do we overhaul? We'll overhaul a scout tower as well. 1.2k at this stage? Come on. You're joking with me. Okay. Let's overinvest here. It's not bad. I'll add another spire in its place. And then a blacksmith. I would love a blacksmith here. I'll buy shaman. Okay, not bad. I'll just add a blacksmith here, just upgrades our scout tower even further. Nothing rebellion plus 499. So basically more than 500 units. We're crushing it. We're crushing it. We have quality over quantity. And a bunch of goats. Like, we just have goats that just hang out. They just hang out. We can have more goats if we really need to, but what is the point of having goats? We only have 1 life. It's weird to have goats, like more goats, because the only way to make money is for the goats to die, and then they're more than likely to be in my last line of defense because they just hang out so far in the back. Alright, King of Spell, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. My demons is still kind of bad. It's okay. I'm not relying on them. I don't know, I'm relying only on my defender. Technically everybody else is just hanging out. The chaos has increased. Alright, good. It's 55. Let's do another offering. I'm sorry, Demon, but 3.5, 3.25k is not enough. Just not enough. Let's clone. Let's remove this first of all. Put a beacon there. Let's put the goats on this side of the world. Let's drop a farm. At least this way we get some attack speed on the castle, because it will take forever to grow it, but it's really our only damage source afterward. It has a decent amount of damage. 1.6k a hit. It's not bad. It will scale crazy. Okay, cool. Interesting world. Sacrifice. Do we need to? Not really. Bomber? No, absolutely. Maybe we need another quarry. Quarries are good. They're very helpful. Oh my god. I think I got like a verbal stroke or something because I can't speak for anything. Just hitting really hard. But it's year 56 and at some point my defenders will just get deleted and I'm not sure when. It's gonna take a while. Looks like we're like scaling appropriately. I'm scared of the King of Greed, honestly. I'm just scared of this guy. He's probably my nemesis overall. Sure, I'll fight my nemesis. Why not? Like, I'm scared of him, so I'm gonna fight him. It makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. It's like the game is too nice now, you know? The first 33 years you're suffering, and then I guess this is life. You just have to suffer for 33 years, and then if you get a lucky start, you have a better life. Otherwise, you just fail very early. Midas Touch. Wait a second. What if Midas Touch goes there? Do we get a billion, like, health-wise? We can have another... We sacrificed this to get us another beacon. I don't know, just a thought, you know? Maybe my converter can do something cool. Double the attack speed or increase all attack. Another poison. Double the maximum HP. Boys, we are doing something. That is so good. Oh, that is so good. I don't know, man. Just the fact that the numbers are above, like, reading easily. How much health is this? 1.4... It's 1.4 million health. Yeah, it's just a 1.4 million health defender. And there's like 216 of them in my army. Just a cool number. Let's wildcard this, then remove this. I'll leave the sacrifice just in case I want to remove a unit or a spot. I want another quarry. I think quarry, or I don't know. Like at this stage, even having a wall is useless. The moment we have something that goes through our defenders, we're just dead. Like our defenders are like just there. Like they're breaking the game by themselves. They deal 0 damage also. I'm sacrificing the sacrifice just so I don't use it by mistake and just ruin my own run. It's just a safety feature, you know? You make it baby-proof to a certain extent. You can't clumsily destroy your own game. Okay, not bad, not bad. Overinvest clone. Roll, please. Midas touch. I don't know if it makes money for us at this stage. Poison vial would work if we attack, but we don't attack. Precision. Combustion. Wild card. Oh god. I'll take the offering. Alright, let's do this. Overinvest. Why not? We don't have the money. That was really stupid. Midas touch. Offering this thing, and then we can earthquake. Which one? I think maybe I can earthquake that one. Put a blacksmith there. Again. Clone this. Okay. Put a wizard. Overhaul the wizard. Not bad. Vampiric goats. Why not? Sounds like a fun day. Year 62, and we have a 2.9 million defender. A good number of them as well. That was a little quick, don't you guys think? What if I put a Carnage on the back line? I feel like they deserve a Carnage, right? Like they're like 15k health. It's not the worst. If like somebody tries to like assassinate my backline, I want them to also cry. Just a little bit. You know, just having tears. Do we make money out of reflecting damage? We do. We do make a lot of money as well. Oh my god. We just made like 10 gold. Alright. We could theoretically make infinite money. More offering? Sure, I like that idea. Boom. Overinvest. We have the money now. There is nothing to level up. Oh my god. Okay, no problem. $4.5 million. Okay, cool, cool. My backline got deleted from the the thieves, but we somehow still managed. Put more Midas touches there. Mortgage, destroy a plot, receive so much money. Yeah. I can remove it, I guess. But greed is scary. Greed is scary because I don't know, because they can just remove a unit. They have to do it 250 times, but it's still a problem. Some things are like bugging right now. I'm not even gonna check. 1.03 EAT plus 9. Okay, King of Greed is gonna fight us. I'm scared. Okay, 9 units to there is pretty nice. Clone, what can we clone to make life easier? What can we clone? Warriors is good. We can mortgage? No, we don't want a mortgage. Goodbye, Earthquake. Thank you for our work. Alright, year 66. Can we get through the 66? We have vampiric goats at the back line, 9 vampiric. Alright, this is a problem, but we somehow managed. Alright, good. We destroyed King of Greed. Reasonably well as well. We can have a mercenary unit. They'll number as much as we want. Honestly, I don't know. I guess no. I can remove the 5k here. That is absolutely useless for us, right? Put a mercenary spot there. Based on our money, it's gonna go up. But then we also don't really... No, we make a lot of money with like 8 Midas touch there. And we have goats, so goats can die. They try to lifesteal, but still. Alright, see, but money comes in. Money eventually comes in. It's funny we didn't get a single dispenser. That would have also pushed the game. Let's take a King of Nature. I don't know, like, just that way. Blacksmith would be nice. You know what? We'll have a blacksmith here. Instead of bullshit mercenaries. We're just gonna use our 38, 40k health archer to deal 3 damage a second. It just deals 3 damage, but they attack 5 times a second. I guess, yeah, sure, we'll do that. We finally have a dispenser. No place for it, but we have a dispenser. So we're gonna remove something, put a dispenser next to it, and just watch things go crazy. I think we'll put it here. No, here. I need the damage for it. Year 69. Bingo spells. It's taking a few seconds, see? Very nice. We have 800 gold. Pretty nice. I don't know how useful the converters were, but technically we just survived based on defenders. You know, 2.07 E plus 7 health. Yeah, it sounds like a very reasonable unit. Very reasonable unit. Let's wildcard this steel coat, you know. Why not? An extra steel coat. 51 steel coats. It takes 51 hits to get through the defender's, like, just outer layer. And then, if they explode, they deal 280% of their health as damage. So, yeah. I don't know how they'll get through. 261. No, 4 units died. Oh, 20 units died. That is actually scary, man. Jeez. I didn't expect I'll lose that many units. Let's mortgage this area. Put a dispenser there. We have so many upgrades. I mean, at least my castle is now doing a lot of damage. Because of the attack speed, of course. And the scaling. It's actually... Okay, no, let's not mention. There's like +2 difference. Is there anything I could upgrade? No. I could remove stuff. Right? Yeah, I could remove stuff. I don't feel like vaults are that useful here. Beacons are kind of useless as well. I'm looking for like special cards, I guess. What else could there be? Quarries are pretty good. Right. Let's see. Max out the dispenser. Let's offer... Let's offer this. We could clone another dispenser there, but no. We'll just put a quarry there. And, clone, quarry, vault card. We could earthquake and put a vault instead, but no. Sell. Just sell. Let's wait. I'm so happy this farm has been adding so much troops to the defender. Oh, wow. We made a lot of money there, honestly. They targeted our archers, so they got deleted quickly. But that's fine. It wasn't a big deal. Year 75. Things are moving. I should have removed the King of Nature. I don't know. King of Greed, I mean. My scapegoats deal 7 attacks a second, but they only deal 1 damage, and they heal 22 times the 1 damage. Where would a beacon benefit us? Nothing, right? Goodbye library, goodbye mercenary. We don't need you. We don't need you. Do you guys think I can hit year 100? It's crazy far, but this is probably the farthest I've ever got. Maybe like 79. Like there is a difficulty boost somewhere, right? I'm not sure where, but there will be a difficulty boost at some point. Like, we are losing units. Like, we are actually using some of our defenders there, which is scary. Like, there is a chance we lose this. I know, it doesn't sound possible, but it is. Like, I'm terrified. The amount of chaos growing is interesting. So we have 310 units. Let's see how much we have once the fight, like, starts a little bit. Because technically we have the goats and, like, an archer setup, but... like, 295, 275. We are losing defenders, despite having a million something else. We are losing our units. Like, the damage is up there. Which is terrifying to think about. Like, what more health do we need? To 8.26 million health, and we're still losing some units. We also have like a 53 steel coating. What the hell is happening in this world? Maybe we need to remove the scapegoat. Like, this is probably not helping us. Stack of combustion is also pretty weak to have around. Alright, no problem. King of Stone will deal so much damage. I think it's safer to fight King of Nature. I don't know. I think King of Nature is easier to deal with. This is where, like, having rats, like something that scales infinitely, will make the game a bit more interesting, but it's not really that big of a difference. I mean, it just makes you, like, you have to do more stuff rather than just throw things away. Without the double health twice from raising, I think we would have lost. I mean, we'd probably lost the fight. Okay, let's do this. So, Dispenser is now at 830 hits per second, see? And it deals 1k a hit. Like, we are building money like no tomorrow. It's not at the point where it's competing with these boys, but it's pretty far. Like, it's getting pretty far. I want to slow the fight so we have an idea of what's happening, but I'm also equally terrified. All your units and towers have 20% chance to deal critical damage. I'm not interested in that. Tower attacks, no. Double maximum health of all units. That's what I want. Just double the max health. I never thought we had enough health in the beginning, man. Our units were dying. We needed something. We needed a change. We needed invincibility. And if it was 1.5 E plus 8 became 3.3 E plus 8, I think it's worth it. I don't know how to say it, but it is how it is. Alright, Mr. Greed. Okay, Mr. Greed, I think we did okay. Midas touch on my boys there. Throw the Warlock away. Year 82. Alright. I hope, like, at tier 100, like, something happens and the game just goes like, you've done a great job, thank you. No point in doing more. Or, like, we just don't have more scaling. Because the scaling is already crazy enough. Like, this is at normal, and my computer is like, relax, buddy. Relax. We can offer something. These things that do nothing. Okay, we can have a vault, but no interest in there. We can have a static there. I don't think that matters. I think we'll put another quarry here, or maybe another dispenser could work. I don't know. It's not quite interesting. We're now at normal speed, so... We're losing units, but not sure from what. Okay, we can have another dispenser. That would be okay. I'll just take a singular dispenser. Wild card. We'll put it at double speed. Do you guys feel we're doing something? We're year 84. I don't want to break the game. Okay. Oh no, we're losing. Oh my god. Wait a second. That is not okay. That is not okay. We had 19 units left. That's it. And we can't scale any further. That does not sound like a game we could win. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're done. I think we got to the point where actually, like, it's almost impossible. I don't know how many years people made. Probably there's somebody who's like on year 1000. But year 85 is pretty far at, like, the current difficulty. Nothing Rebellion versus us. Okay. I don't know who we fought before, but I think it was King of Nature, right? Was it, like... Should we just make peace with King of Nature, because he almost killed us? We only have one life. We've been doing this with one life for so long. We kind of forgot what fear is. The damage reflection was just a beautiful tactic. Okay, we're fighting that. So far, so good. We could mortgage some bullshit, but all of them are doing so well. Should we just scapegoat remove? Okay. We could have mercenaries. And these mercenaries will be applied, like we get 100 mercenaries. I don't know if that's useful. They're just basically paperweight. They're just there to, like, get deleted. Nothing more. They're 353 health. It's not that worst amount of health, honestly. But I think that's because we have, like, triple the max health. Double the max health 3 times. Okay. Chaos increases one more time. I don't know how far we're getting. Year 88. Oh my god. I have a scout tower here. Okay, we have some scout tower damage. I guess having 1, 2, 3, 4 quarries that just keeps up lying stacks eventually does this. Okay. Midas touches. Throw the blacksmith away. So many stacks of bullshit. You know, if we go to the Royal Console and we get another double max health, I think that'd be fun. King of Nothing, it's 100. Oh my god, we lost some units. We went down to 100 health, or 100 units only. Choose a king to wage war against. King of Blood, I think. Doesn't have really range units, so I think we can manage it. I think so. We can fight a King of Blood battle, right? Like, I don't know how strong their demon altar is gonna be, but I'm assuming we can out-survive that with 2.13 E plus 9. I don't know how to say it in English, I guess. Or even any language. See? Pretty good. That's a King of Greed, though. Over invest, sure. Let's see the health. 2.17. 2.49. Perfect. I don't think there's any role for more dispensers. It's a little late to think that dispensers are going to do anything. Like, this dispenser is barely pulling its weight. Barely. This is just numbers. We just won't have, like, more numbers. I don't know why. Maybe they get targeted first. I don't know. We're actually losing, like, we're losing half our units. Every poison effect now applied twice. I think that is good. Can do some offering. Oh, no. No point, right? Is there a point? What are we offering, though? I don't have anything to offer. Like, I'd rather offer the mercenary. Are we cloning? I don't know. What are we cloning? Put another quarry. Adding 4% is probably more important. I honestly don't know, man. There was 100 units just gone. I don't believe in them. I never believed in them. These mercenaries were after my money. They were not here when we started the fight. We're year 92. We're at 428 units. We only have our archers and our beautiful defenders. That's about it. Nothing more, nothing less. We had one life for so long, and I'm terrified. I don't know which kind of tactic the enemy's gonna use, but eventually they do affect us. Like, our units go down, numbers go down at some point. Their numbers go down somehow. So their damage is scaling, and it's scaling pretty fast. Okay, okay. My archers are like at 21k damage only. Why? Why are you there? What is the purpose of you, buddy? Like, even this has more damage than you. Should we remove you? I am considering it. You have 1.4 E health, but you're only 38 units. No, I have loyalty to my units. I'm not gonna remove it, even if they're underperforming in the later stages. 94 years. You have a merchant coming up. I honestly don't know what I'll do with the merchant. I guess if it's like precision, I don't know. We can buy a lot of enchantments maybe, but there's nothing we could really do. Alright, Architect Shop. I have nothing to buy. Yep, there is nothing to buy. Nothing I would significantly go for over what I got right now. We're hitting year 100, hopefully. It's 103. We have a chaos growing stronger there. I don't know if we get there first or we just die randomly. Their damage numbers are crazy. Like, that's what's happening right now. We're just reflecting it back. Also, my castle is doing just as much damage as my defenders. And I'm healing as much health as my defenders are doing. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with this. Let's put some statics there, combustion there. There's nothing there that's like amazingly good, but it's gonna be helpful. That little bit of damage. I'm currently at like double speed, I think, because we're already lagging. Choose a king to make peace with. Oh no, man, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? We're doing good, I think. '97. A golden jubilee. Is that what? I don't know. I think that's the name. Vampirism is useless, but I don't know. We'll just sell. I think selling, just getting a little bit of attack speed and then going through is better. Year 98. Life looks better. Or looks okay. A little terrifying. King of Blood leading his final assault. We must play all our cards, or sell all our cards. Alright, year 99, let's see. King of Blood, welcome to the battle. We'll see how things go with you. We have 425 defenders, a very good 38 archers. 38 archers. Oh, right. We are losing some units, but the majority of it is just... yeah. Congratulations on surviving for 99 years. You are truly the King of Kings. We never expected you to make it this far, but you've clearly found the perfect strategy to break the game. There are many other difficult levels to play, and we suggest claiming your win now. However, if you wish to continue playing this run, we won't stop you, but be warned, crashes and bugs are very likely from this point forward. Oh, although we'll keep working on improving things during early access. Year 99 is a pretty nice place to stop, but we got this far. Do you guys want to see more? Should we go? I think we should, right? We owe it to see how far we get. If you've been watching until now, we owe it for whoever is sticking around to keep going. Alright. Until the game crashes. The game crash. It's fine. the redness, the hue keeps getting redder. And at the beginning I was wondering, like, is my eyes playing tricks on me? But now I'm like, oh, everything is becoming more red as the chaos increases. Which is a thing. The bad thing is happening. Alright. King of Stones, why not? I think I'm worried about the King of Stones, but King of Nature almost beat us. I don't know why King of Nature almost beat us, but that was a thing. Yeah, King of Nature almost got us to 1 unit. So we'll just try and avoid King of Nature as far as possible. I don't think it's a defender versus defender situation, right? Oh my god. Wait a second. I thought that could happen. But I thought I could reflect enough damage that it wouldn't matter. But god, okay, that was not long. My kingdom has perished after an hour and 39 minutes of gameplay. The best game I've had is an hour and 39 minutes. Okay, fair enough. I hope enough people watch it. Take care, boys. Good night. There is a higher difficulty. Fuck. There is a harder difficulty. No way. Is there 9 levels of difficulty in this game? Is that how it works? How do you get 9 minutes? How do you win the big game in 9 minutes? Have a ballista mounted bear, what the hell? Unlock every plot in a run? I thought we had this, unlock every plot in a run. Oh, maybe it's the, like, without going into infinite. Put your base in the front line. $1 short. Get to the merchant account with 20 wine gold. Okay, that's sad. Have a mangler destroy a true plot entirely. This can work very early. Win the final battle in less than 9 seconds. Suicide squads is possible. Have nothing left to do. Max level all plots in a run. I think that is... Oh. This is all achievements that you should be able to finish in the first XY games. I don't know. Oh well, thank you guys for coming. That was a very long stream. That was a very long game, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and peace out. Bye-bye.